Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's season opener featuring the Cohasset Skippers and the Abington Green Wave. At this time, we'd like to welcome the Skippers onto Memorial Field, who are led by their captains, number 28, Michael Donahue, number 68, Jackie Lyons, and number 77, Jay Fox. Their assistant coaches are Jake Cuneo, John Marr, Philip Mahoney, Brian Patterson, and Danny Tangerlini. And the Cohasset Skippers are led by their head coach, Pete Afanasev. And now, please direct your attention to the top of the bleacher stairs and join me in welcoming the 2021 Abington Green Wave football team. Led by their captains tonight, number 3, Tommy Fanara, number 12, Eddie Riley, number 53, Shea McClellan, and the rest of the Abington Green Wave. The Green Wave are led by their assistant coaches, Ed Riley, Jim Daly, Scott Pfeiffer, Tom Shepard, Bella Kabongo, Tim O'Brien, Keith Faxon, Kalanji Kabongo, Dave Lyons, and Luca Charasani. And the head coach of the Abington Green Wave in his 48th year, Jim Keller. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome the 2021 captains of the Cohasset and Abington High School football teams who are presently standing together at midfield. We also welcome tonight's color guard, consisting of members of Abington's 3 veterans organizations, the Abington Legion Lewis VW Post 112, the Abington Old Town Post 5737 Veterans of Foreign War, and the United States Veterans Vietnam Era Staff Sergeant Richard A. Fitz Chapter Post 2, including the Gold Star wife of Sergeant Richard Fitz, Vicky Fitz. Prior to the start of tonight's football season opener, our 2 teams and communities would like to take a few moments to commemorate the 20th anniversary of the horrific attacks in our country which occurred on September 11th, 2001. We ask you to join us in solemn remembrance of the lives lost on September 11, 2001, and during the 20 years that followed during our country's war on terror. 2,997 lives were lost as a result of the terrorist attacks on New York City's Twin Towers, at the Pentagon, and as a result of the downing of Flight 93 on September 11, 2001. Just over 7,000 members of our United States military forces have been killed in action, with more than 50,000 military personnel being wounded in action while defending our freedoms over these past 20 years. Our community of Abington has suffered immense sadness, grief, and heartbreak. Abington resident Jeffrey Coombs was on Flight 11 and lost his life on September 11th, leaving behind his wife and 3 young children and his grieving family. Just 2 days before Christmas in 2013, Abington High School graduate and U.S. Marine Sergeant Danny Vasilian was tragically killed in action during his third tour of combat in Afghanistan, leaving behind his wife, his parents, his siblings, and a large extended family. Both Jeff Coombs and Sergeant Danny Vasilian were known to their friends and families as having a great sense of humor, empathetic and kind-hearted personalities, and hearts filled with loyalty, generosity, and compassion. We ask you please rise and join me in welcoming our special and honored guests as they walk to midfield to join our flag ceremony. The communities of Abington and Cohasset are proud to now welcome the wife of Jeffrey Coombs, Miss Christy Coombs, and the mother of Sergeant Danny Vasilian, Mrs. Karen Vasilian, and Danny's brother, Mr. Joe Vasilian. It is with sincere gratitude and humble appreciation that we recognize and pay tribute to the Coombs family and the Vasilian family, and to all of those families and friends who have suffered deep personal loss as a result of the events of September 11, 2001. We admire the continued strength and courage of the Coombs and Vasilian families, both of whom turned the darkness of their grief into beacons of hope and community pride, as they led us through difficult times with community-based charity events and by reminding us of the importance of honoring those who protect us and serve us. In the days and weeks which immediately followed the tragedies on September 11, 2001, there was a renewed spirit of patriotism, of unity, of cooperation, and of genuine concern for the well-being of our neighbors in your community. The date of September 11th is now recognized in our country as our National Day of Service and Remembrance. Everyone here tonight is encouraged to pay tribute to Jeff Coombs and Danny Vasilian by taking a few minutes this weekend to lend a hand, make a donation, clean up a playground, or volunteer your time to a civic or community purpose of your choice. On behalf of the Coombs and Vasilian families, please know that every small act of kindness is a giant act of patriotism. Ladies and gentlemen, before we play our national anthem this evening, we ask that we first join together as one family in a reflective moment of silence. The flags being held at midfield by our team captains are flags which were flown at U.S. military bases in Afghanistan in memory of Jeff Coombs. While our flags are held at midfield by representatives of the United States military, by family members of lost loved ones, and by team captains representing the two communities of Abington and Cohasset, please join together to pay tribute to those whose lives were forever changed by the events of September 11, 2001, and to especially honor the lives and legacies of Abington residents Jeffrey Coombs and U.S. Marine Sergeant Daniel Vasilian by now pausing together for a moment of silence. Thank you. Thank you, and Semper Fi. Thank you to our color guards, thank you to the Vasilian families, and thank you to the Coombe family. We would now like to invite referee Jack Foley to join with the team captains at midfield for the official coin toss as we celebrate the start of this 2021 high school football season. Good evening and welcome, Greenway football fans, to Abington High School football in the fall of 2021 season. My name is Sean Riley. With me tonight is Tim O'Donovan. The Green Wave, in their season opener here at Memorial Field, are playing against the Cohasset Skippers. I want to thank everyone who was involved with the pregame ceremony. We'll talk about that more lately after I kind of regain my composure. Out there at midfield are the captains for both teams. It is a perfect night for Abington football and for Cohasset football, for that matter. It's about 70 degrees. There's no breeze out there, no humidity. It's a perfect game. And Tim, I'm happy you're here. What are you looking for tonight?
I'm looking forward to seeing how the Green Wave come out of the gate. I'm expecting some big things out of this team. They got some quality players. Riley back at quarterback with Fanara. I hear the line is very big, and they're going to do a good job. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, the Green Wave have come out with a lot of talent in the backfield and as wide receivers. A lot of quickness with Izzy Ricketson. Keep an eye on Izzy in the backfield, number 21. He's a junior running back, and boy, is he quick. And then we've got Curtis Lucas Summers, number 31, is our fullback. A lot of speed, a lot of strength and toughness. Unreal. And, of course, Riley at quarterback's already got some good experience, and he's got some good receivers. And Drew Donovan, who's just can burn downfield once he gets that ball in his hands. Got Mike Van Luling. You'll hear a lot of names being called here tonight. And don't look past Cohasset. They're a very well-coached team, always a very well-coached team, always good athletes. So never know what to expect here, and it's the first game for both teams. They got to get the heebie-jeebies out of their system and be ready to play.
Yeah, absolutely. Heebie-jeebies is a good way of putting it. I'm sure these kids have been amped up all day, waiting for this moment, and looking forward to it. And just, they're going to be nervous. You just want them to have a controlled nervousness to them.
That's right. You might see a few mistakes at the beginning. One of the things I'm looking for, too, is if anybody starts cramping up.
Yes.
You see that even at the professional level and the college level. That first game, it's hard to replicate it in practice leading up to the season. And now you get 4 full quarters. And with the new high school rules, we're playing 12-minute quarters, so it's a even slightly longer game. And the Green Wave will be taking the kickoff, receiving the opening kickoff to lead and start this game. We got Donovan back deep, along with, looks like Kilmaine on the far side.
Yep.
And it looks like Curtis Lucas Summers deep. Was that Isaiah deep?
I can't make out his number.
It is Isaiah, number 21.
There you go.
All right, here we go for the kick.
And we're off.
High end over end kick coming down right at the 27-yard line. Looks like that is Curtis getting up over the 35.
Good effort. Kept the legs moving. And a great tackle. He wrapped him up. Well. Brought him down there.
That's good for 10 yards.
Be first and 10 for the Green Wave. Wearing their home green uniforms, green pants, green shirts, white letters, numbers. Mark the ball right down at the 35. Where the Green Wave will start 65 points away from their first points on the board. 65 yards away, I should say. I got to get the heebie-jeebies out.
Don't we all?
They come out with 2 wideouts to the near side, 1 to the far side. No, they got 2 on the far side also. Riley in a shotgun formation to start off the game, start off the season. Now they shift.
Into motion, yep.
Robbins comes in tight with Fanara on the near side wing. Donovan out wide to the far side. Going to be a quick handoff this way to Lucas Summers with a nice cut right up over the left tackle. Picks up a quick 8 pretty easily on the first play.
Good hole there. Good hole created there by Adam.
Adam Abibi. It'll be second. They're going to mark it second and a little bit more than 2. Call it second and 2. Got some new guys in the Chang gang this year. Steve Wakeland, Steve McGuire, Dan Reardon, and Adam Nash. 2 old guys, 2 new guys. 2 experienced guys, we'll call them. Give right up the middle again. Curtis Lucas Summers, stutter steps, gets the first down. Nice job by Curtis. He went left, saw a, basically a clogged hole and just kind of stepped back and went over the right side. Moved the chains.
They're looking good.
Good crowd.
Eddie's with his son, bringing in the plays.
Want to welcome WATD Radios here tonight. We are not broadcasting live this season. We did that during COVID, but we invite you and encourage you to come to these games and fill the stands. So first and 10 now, right in front of you at the 47-yard line. Riley under center. Going to be a good quick dive to the left side. Looks like Fanara dives forward. Another good chunk of change for the Green Wave.
Well done. Abington line is moving Cohasset back a good 2 or 3 yards, creating big holes for the running backs to get through it. It's been
those linemen out there. 74, Connor Pease, John LaRosa, number 62, the center. He's solid. Shea McClellan, number 53. Adam Abibi, number 57. Jeff Buckley, number 55. Robbins at the tight end at 44. Really a talented team. Again, Donovan out wide right with single coverage. Drew wearing number 2. Another handoff from the near side. Curtis kicks it
Wow,
up, and then get a good tackle at the line of scrimmage.
Number 21,
Well played by Cohasset.
Looked like that was a tackle by Donahue, their captain, Mike Donahue. He's a linebacker, running back.
Sets up a 3rd and 3.
Really happy to see the good crowd here. And we got a little student section of seating down near the scoreboard. The students asked for that, and
They're filling it up.
yeah, we'll see. Hopefully that is something that retains its popularity. So 3rd and 3 now. Again, with 2 men in the backfield behind Riley. Riley calling out the mic. Puts Fanara in motion right. They give right. Quick hitter to Kilmaine. Kilmaine's going to get that first down.
Good burst. Good burst by Kilmaine on that play.
Kilmaine, I believe, the 3rd of the Kilmaine running backs to grace the Memorial Field grass. All of them with great speed.
Skipper's 41-yard line.
All very much, very similar runners, each one of them. And they all wore the number 28. Seems like a Kilmaine has been wearing 28 since turn of the century.
1st and 10 now in Cohasset territory at the 42-yard line. Riley gets a snap, looking to throw. First pass of the game, looking for Donovan. Pumps, now he puts it up. Going deep,
Into
looking for
traffic,
him.
and he's got
Donovan's
it.
got it.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, wait.
Oh, no, we did not.
Oh, he said he got it, but a flag thrown. See what the call is going to be. Flag is down at about the 10-yard line. Donovan had the ball and then fumbled it as he went into the end zone, which would be a touchdown if he crossed the line with the ball. We'll see what the call
Yeah,
is.
it looked like it was pass interference.
Not sure. Wait for referee Jack Foley. I didn't get a chance to test his mic before the game, so we'll see if it's working right or not. If not, we'll make sure we fix that at halftime for you.
Well thrown ball down into the corner. Eddie puts a nice touch on that thing, and him and Drew, they connect. They you can tell that they work a lot in the off season together, and their timing is down pat.
It's a call against Abington. They're saying it was a hold on Donovan.
Hooch.
Holding
That's
on.
hard to do.
Coach Riley and Coach Kelleher are pleading the case, but I don't think they're going to be able to reverse that decision.
Well, you don't win that argument very often.
No. So they'll mark that off. Wait a minute. No, okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They're calling a hold against Cohasset
Okay.
and marking it off.
For a receiver to hold
Yeah.
is pretty tough.
10-yard penalty knocked off by the referees.
Offensive pass interference in high school is not a spot foul. They mark it off.
Right.
Quick hitter up again. Kilmaine
Kilmaine.
runs into a
Oh,
roadblock, though.
Yep. They snuffed that one right out.
So
Well played by Cohasset.
no game, maybe a loss of 1 will bring up 2nd and 11 at the 33. Sorry for the confusion, folks, but yeah, we're all trying to get back into the swing of things.
Let's call it 12. On the Cohasset 33-yard line.
So we get 2nd down and 12 here for the Green Wave. Eating up a lot of time here on the clock, almost
Kevin?
4 minutes.
Kevin Whalen will be back next week, despite how well, no matter how well you do tonight, Tim. He'll be back next week. Couldn't join us.
That wasn't in my contract.
They pitched left. Summers cuts
Good
it back
pass.
up. Stutter steps, and then the white shirts do collapse around him as he gets back to about the original line of scrimmage. We're up 3rd and long now for the Green Wave.
There's Ricketson going wide left.
Oh, was that Ricketson on the carry? Sorry, it was Izzy Ricketson, number 21. Isaiah Ricketson, they call him Izzy. He had a fantastic scrimmage against Hingham earlier in the preseason. He's now going to take a breather as Abington, Eddie Riley gets the play from the sidelines for the 3rd and 10 call at the 31-yard line. 7.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. This is the opening drive of the game. Deshaun Leggett out wide to the far side. Van Luling out wide near side. Looking to throw is Riley. He's going right down the middle looking for Donovan, and it's going to be incomplete at the goal line. Good coverage. They had
Yeah, that was very
double
good
coverage.
Very good coverage by Cohasset on that play.
Looked like that far side cornerback kind of released and double teamed Donovan going down the middle. That's, I think we're going to see a lot of that where teams are going to start trying to, key on Donovan, which is only going to free up guys like Fanara and Van Luling and Leggett, all these other guys, because this, like we were talking about, there's a lot of athletes on this team.
Absolutely.
A similar formation here. Leggett and Donovan out wide to the far side. Fanara and Van Luling on the near side. Shotgun for Riley. Looking to throw.
Looking at
Puts
Fanara's
it up.
way.
Going down
He's
to Tommy
got him.
Fanara.
He's got him.
Oh!
baby.
Just falls incomplete at the goal line. Tommy had to spin around to get that ball, but a well-thrown ball.
It was.
That's where the heebie-jeebies are coming into play.
Yeah, that was a great throw, put right into his hands, but it looked as though as he brought it in, his leg came up and kicked the ball right out of his hands. Great effort.
We've all done that at the playground, right? It just happens. So that'll bring the Cohasset offense now out to the field with 7:14 to go here in the first quarter. And we'll be looking for the likes. Just trying to flip over my. Will Baker is the junior quarterback, stands at 6'4", shotgun. They like to spread it out, as you see right here, with two men out wide to the far side. Looking to throw in the first play. Baker's got some time. He throws one now deep.
He's
and
got him.
completes him down inside the 35-yard line. What a well-thrown spiral. Completed to number 21. It is 21.
Yeah.
And that's Josh Burke, the senior wide receiver. Great ball.
Yeah, he ran a good route right in between Donovan and Fanara and was able to pull down the well-thrown ball.
So Cohasset moves the stakes down to Abington territory with under 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Ball marked at a 32, 1st and 10. Flag thrown. Gonna guess it's a delay.
Yeah.
Or is it?
Let's see what this flag's about.
Gotta get referee Foley's mic working.
Yeah.
5-yard penalty.
He is a seasoned veteran. He has been doing this for many, many years.
Does basketball too.
Yes, he does.
We thought it was a false start penalty. We have Matt Nelson up here in the booth with us, our technician extraordinaire and sports guru. What do we want to call you? I mean, you're into that. Kevin Tachi is on camera, so send your complaints and cards and letters to Abington Cam in a plain brown envelope. 1st and 15 now. Ball back at the 37. Again, the shotgun. Second play from scrimmage is going to be a sweep. No, he keeps it up the middle. Baker with a good hole on the left side. Gets it past the original line. Everybody playing to the whistle and
some
beyond.
Extracurricular activity away from the ball.
Baker's a big boy, number 6'4", as I mentioned, and he likes to use that option, and we already just saw a good example of how strong his arm is.
Yes.
But Abington's pretty confident with their pass defense despite that first play. They got a lot of speed in the secondary. Deshaun Leggett has been playing just shutdown defense on the outside. He's number 5 on the near side. You see him walking into his position right now with trips to the near side, one wide receiver to the far side. Again, they come out in a pass formation. 2nd and 8. Looking for a quick bubble screen.
They would get blockers, but they did not set it up quite as well as they hoped to, I don't think.
Nice job by Curtis Lucas Summers on the tackle. That was completed to number 3, Tommy Hansen. Want to send a shout out to to Chris Nagel, who's usually our public address announcer. But Chris is feeling under the weather and couldn't make it tonight. So we have the velvety voice of Tom Dion back out of retirement, doing the public address system, and helping him out is none other than Bo Ryan. It's an all-star cast up here in the press booth tonight. And we are all wearing masks up here under current regulations to protect each other because it is a very dangerous variant. Here we go. 3rd down and 5. Ball at the 27-yard line. Baker gets a snap. Looking to throw, puts it in a flat.
Nice read by Fanara. Well done, Tommy. Well done.
He came flying out from that cornerback secondary position. No gain on the play. Maybe a gain of 1.
Obvious 4-down territory for the skippers here.
So they get the ball down to the 26, where it'll be 4th and a long 4. See if the Abington D can hold right here with coming down to 4 minutes, 10 seconds and counting here in the first quarter. No score. This is Cohasset's first drive of the night after Abington's ended down at the 35-yard line.
Fourth down with about
2 wide receivers on each side for Baker. Long cadence, looking to throw. Got plenty of time, a deep drop back. He's
Good
sprinting now.
coverage. Good coverage by Abington.
It was tipped away.
Well played.
Good job. 3 guys they had. I think that was Shea right on his back trying to track him down. It might have been LaRosa, I'm not sure. And then one of the guys, I believe, tipped that pass, which then allows the secondary to just take out the receivers. So it's an incomplete pass, turnover on down. Great coverage downfield. As Baker had a lot of time.
Well, each team kind of feeling each other out.
Yep.
Both made about the same amount of progress, went to 4 downs, and defense stepped up to the challenge.
So here comes the mighty, mighty Green Wave. The second possession, 3:46 left to go in the first quarter at their own 26-yard line. Curtis Lucas Summers, the lone running back in the backfield.
Riley to
Gonna
throw. He's
throw,
wide
going deep.
open.
He's got
Fanara
Fanara wide
all
at the
alone.
45. Tommy Fanara at the 20, the 15, 10, and he coasts in for a 74-yard scoring strike. And the fans are going crazy down in the end zone. Wow, what a throw. And Fanara couldn't have been any more wide open.
No, he could not have been any more wide open. You're absolutely right. He had a good 7 to 8 yards on the D-back and hauled that one in. Wasn't going to let that one get through his fingertips.
That's right.
And if it did, he might have kept on running right past the fans.
74 yards. Riley had nice protection from his line and just uncorked it and just hit Fanara in stride. And he was hauling down that
Yes,
field.
He was.
So we're looking for the point after kick, I would assume.
Was it Fanara that kicked last year?
Fanara was 18 for 18
That's
in the
right.
last 2 seasons. Ben Luling will hold. Tommy Fanara will kick the point after.
You know you never should have said that, right?
Yep.
You.
Now Tommy got plenty of confidence in Tommy, the left-footed kicker.
Yeah, I'm looking right at you, Sean.
Yeah.
Oh, the Cardinal rule, we just broke it.
Unbelievable.
Son of a gun.
Well, I wish Whalen was here.
Oh, Woody.
So 6-0 Abington Green Wave here. Really, Abington moving the ball well twice now. And, of course, Cohasset moved the ball well. So we'll see what happens here in their second possession. The Green Wave will be kicking off right to left on your television screen. Want to let you know after the first quarter, we're going to have a little special announcement down here in front of us from the Project 351 representatives from Abington High School and from Christy Coombs regarding the Mass Military Heroes Fund.
Excellent.
Burke Hanson back. The receivers kick off for the Skippers.
Good crowd here at Memorial Stadium. Beautiful night, opening night. A lot of parents, a lot of grandparents. The kids have packed that fan section down by the scoreboard.
This is a great experience. So here comes the Green Wave, the kickoff team spreading out. Cohasset assuming the position for the Fanara kickoff. Time with a big booming
that's
kick.
over his head. That's going to hit the corner.
And
Oh,
it's
that's
going to bounce out of
fantastic.
bounds. It'll be a penalty for the Cohasset skippers to decide whether they want to have him re-kick or they'll take the ball. See how the Cohasset skipper it looks like they're setting up for a re-kick, which I love to see because Fanara
Yeah,
can boom
absolutely.
the
I
ball.
would too.
Yep, they're going to mark it at the 35 and give Tommy another opportunity. You see the strength of his leg right there on that one.
Now, on that, I believe the penalty would be, wouldn't they get the ball somewhere right around the 35?
Yeah, they and I apologize because we're now doing National Federation High School rules, so things have slightly changed. But they have the options of taking the 5-yard penalty re-kick, or they get the ball on the 35 or the 40 or whatever. So we'll get that down. I want to see Fanara kick it anyhow.
Yeah, he's got a big leg. So that's why I was surprised that they'd let him kick it again.
Back deep, number 3, Tommy Hanson, number 21, Josh Burke for the Skippers. We are ready to kick. A line drive kick.
No.
I think Tommy's a little shooken up because that PAT kick. We'll see what he does here. They said it went out of bounds into 30 now, so Coach Afanasiv can either move him back once again, which looks like they want to. All right, Tim.
Yeah. Now I think I would let him kick it until he figured it out.
I'm thinking that we're going to see a good kick by Fanara and a fumble by Cohasset. The tide's going to turn right here. Fanara's bad luck is going to create a fumble for us. That's what I'm just saying it right now.
From your lips to God's ears. I'm going to say he's kicking this one right between the middle of the hashes.
All right.
He is not flirting with any kind of sideline
I'm with
kick.
you on that. Come to the green wave. And that's what it is.
Boom.
Right down
Right
the middle
through 'em.
by everybody there. Picked
it
up
is.
now
Beautiful.
at the 10-yard line.
Now. Good coverage by Abington, and they end up on the 25-yard line. No harm, no foul.
How about that? That landed the same place the first kick landed, back at the 10-yard line.
Good special teams for the Green Wave. I'll tell you, it's an invaluable tool to have somebody who can really have a strong leg and him an offense down inside their own 20, 25-yard line.
Really is. You don't see that. It's like having a great goalie for your hockey team, or having a kicker in high school is awesome. All right, here they come once again. The Skippers trailing now 6-0 with 3:27 to go in the first. Will Baker in the shotgun with two wideouts to each side. Handoff left side, big little hole there, a little quick hitter. Taken down on the play there by number 26, Lucas Foley, I believe it was.
First down for Cohasset. A good, solid defensive stance here after the score would set a nice message for the Green Wave.
That's right. Cohasset fresh set of downs at the 35. Again, the same formation. Put a man in motion in front of Baker. Baker gives up the middle. Nothing doing. Hit right at the line of scrimmage. He falls forward. Good job by number 33, Henry Dionisio. Dionisio is a senior. And someone's coming up slow for the Skippers.
Skippers, yeah.
Hopefully, and I say this in a positive way, it's just a cramp.
Right.
That can be worked out. Again, 2:35, they'll tend to the player on the field.
I just want to make this announcement that the Abington High School Athletic and Wellness Department are partnering with the Mass Heartbeat to provide free heart screens. Mass Heartbeat uses state-of-the-art ECG technology to screen students during the school day. The screenings will take place during the school day on Thursday, September 30th and Friday, October 1st. Interested students can sign up on Family ID or email Mr. Pete Serino. If families or businesses are interested in making a donation to help keep these heart screenings free for all students, please contact Pete Serino at peteserino@abingtonps.org or by calling the athletic department at 781-982-0070.
That is a great program that Abington High School has been doing the last couple of years. Free heart screenings for every kid in high school who wants to have it done. And it's helped a couple of kids. They discovered some issues, and early on, so it's easy to take care of them. I can't say enough about it. It's just a great program, and I would urge every parent to sign their kid up for it. It's free of charge, all by donations, and we're asking for more donations to keep this going into the future years. So if you would like to donate, whether you're a family or a business, again, we just gave you the phone number is 982-0070. That's the athletic department office, and you can talk to Mr. Serino. I believe every test costs approximately $25 to $30. So we have had hundreds of dollars being donated by several different people and businesses to help keep this alive, and we're looking to keep it moving forward. So the Cohasset Skipper player, unfortunately, was taken off. Hopefully we'll see him later in the game. It'll bring up a second down now with 2:29 and counting here in the first quarter. 6-0 Green Wave lead. And again, the two wideouts for Baker.
Looks as though they have the same formation almost each play, and they just reroute 3 or 4 different plays off it. They're going to keep it up the middle. Good tackle.
Baker faked the sweep
Number 17, Will Baker. for
and
the
was
Skippers.
tackled on the play by Shea McClellan, number 53, the senior co-captain or tri-captain.
7 yards.
You'll hear a lot about Shea McClellan this year, the defensive captain. Brings up third down in 3. See if the Green Wave can stop them on this play and give them a tough decision on a 4th down call in their own territory.
Yeah, this would be a big stop, and I would imagine Cohasset would have to punt on their own side of the field.
Burke is the running back with Baker. Getting an audible call from the sideline. And
You're going to go with timeout or
oh,
delay a
flag
game?
down, a delay a game on Cohasset. Wow, that's unbelievable. 3rd and 3 is now going to be 3rd and 8. That's a mistake.
Yes.
But
Especially when you have timeouts in your pocket.
hopefully the Green Wave can take advantage of that.
Looks like Cohasset's looking at a 3rd and 7.
That makes first game jitters, I guess. Everybody has them, right?
They certainly do. 1:20 on the clock here. Here comes Cohasset breaking their huddle now. 3rd and a long 8 from their own 37-yard line. Well, gonna get it out to the 45. Baker puts a man in motion. They have trips on the near side. He's going to sweep and now cuts it back inside. Baker trying to get up. He's going to break away. Gets a first down and then taken down from behind by Shea McClellan. Good piece of running there by the junior quarterback.
17, the senior
Well done.
I think it caught Abington off guard, thinking they might go to the air with the 3rd and 8 requirement to get right up on the line of scrimmage. They move it now. Line of scrimmage is now the Abington 42, coming down to the 1-minute mark.
Skippers,
You can see the scoreboard in the corner of your screen, thanks to Matt Nelson.
42-yard line.
Shotgun formation for Baker. He's got two wideouts each side. It's going to be a give right up the middle, and nothing doing. The Green
out.
Wave snuffed that out.
McClellan again.
Want to welcome my wife to Memorial Field. Kathy just is here to grace us with her presence. Got the new hairdo and everything going. Tim, what do you think?
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful night for everyone to be here at Memorial Field. Pick up a 1 on the play, makes it 2nd and 9. Habibi takes a breather for the Green Wave. Sorry, that was Buckley coming off, Jeff Buckley. And again, Baker assumes a position in the shotgun once again. Looking for a quick bubble screen on the left side.
Nobody there.
Oh, what a pummeled
That is twice. that
Drew
Cohasset-
Donovan.
Cohasset's run that play a couple times, and neither time have the linemen been able to get out and set up a running lane for that receiver.
And that's the end of the first quarter.
And that will conclude this quarter with the score 6 Abington.
Good job.
Yet to score.
So we're looking for down in front of the track. We're expecting to see there. That is Christy Coombs and Charlie, Jack, and Hannah from Project 351.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the area directly in front of the home bleachers where our honored guest, Christy Coombs, is now joined by 3 Abington students, Jack Reardon, Charlotte Hernandez, and Hannah Terrell. Jack, Charlotte, and Hannah are all student ambassadors to Project 351, which is a statewide youth-led school-based movement for positive change. Project 351 ambassadors dedicate a year to build unity, cultivate kindness, and transform lives and communities through service. For the current service project, Jack, Charlotte, and Hannah are raising money to help fund the programs offered by the Massachusetts Military Heroes Fund, of which Christy Coombs is a founding board member. The Massachusetts Military Hero Fund is a private nonprofit organization dedicated to provide support to the families of military personnel with ties to Massachusetts, with special attention to those military heroes who have died as a result of active service. Every $35 raised will pay for a care package to be delivered to local military veterans in need, to an active duty member now serving in our country. During the second quarter, Jack, Charlotte, and Hannah will be walking through the crowd.
I want to thank Tom Dion for spreading that information. I want to thank the Project 351 volunteers and Christy Coombs, who will be raising money today and tonight for the Massachusetts Military Heroes Fund. You might have just heard Tom Dion. And a nice run there by the Skippers, got it down to the 26-yard line.
Yeah, back-to-back. Another big play for them on a big third down.
They're finding a way to make holes there at the line of scrimmage.
They are.
Shotgun keeper by the quarterback. Another hole right up the middle, and he's going to be taken down, but not till he gets the first down over the 15-yard line. Green Wave got to tighten up that interior somehow.
Yeah, they seem to have found a crack in the Abington line, and they are exploiting it. Jeff Buckley just came back in to try to plug the hole.
Ball marked at the 15, 1st and 10. 11 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Green Wave with a 6-0 lead. Cohasset knocking on the door in the red zone. Give right up the middle left side, going to be taken down by number 57 for the Green Wave, which is Adam Abibi. I believe that was Josh Burke with the run.
Yes, it was, and did a good job keeping the legs driving, and probably picked up another yard or two from it.
2nd down and 8 from about the 13. Cohasset breaking the huddle, coming up to the line of scrimmage. Again with the shotgun for Baker. He's got Burke in the backfield to his left. Baker puts a man in motion, and he keeps it, trying to go up the middle, stutter steps, and then taken down quickly at the 10. Good job by the Green Wave. I can see
Buckley in on that one,
coming in off that pile. Good job by Buckley and company in the interior there, kind of not letting anything open up. So the ball at the 10 now, 3rd and a long 5 in Green Wave territory. 2-down territory, though, for the Skippers.
You would think so. I don't know if they have a kicker or not, but it would still be a good 30-yard field goal if they don't pick up any yardage on this play here.
They give right side, but it's stuffed.
Beautiful job.
Nice job by La Rosa.
The line stepped up when it needed to right there.
Johnny La Rosa and his teammates just wrapped and put him down. No gain now. Brings up a tough 4th and 5 at the 10-yard line. What do you do, Coach O'Donovan? Kick it if you got a kicker, or
I am expecting to see. I'm expecting to see Baker on another keeper. He's made some good cuts. He seems like their best runner right now.
Yeah. Will we see kind of a draw type of play, or more of a just a fake the sweep and just dive right forward? We'll see what they do, but and see how the Green Wave tries to play in the defense here. Do they blitz them? Or are they concerned about a pass over the top?
I wouldn't be surprised either. They haven't thrown the ball all that much except for that one solid play up the middle. So, hey, you might catch them sneaking or trying to cheat on the run. And
it's the beauty of football, one big chess game with 22 moving pieces out there.
22 teenage boys. Uncontrollable.
Hey, I want to remind you that the Coombs Road Race is going to be held this Sunday, September 19th. It's coming up. Whether you're going to race or not, you're invited to Woodsdale School on Sunday morning, September 19th for their family day. They're going to have food and music and even a beer tent this year. It's the 20th and final Coombs Foundation Road Race. So we're inviting everyone from Abington all around to either cheer on the runners as they come down Route 139 and Lincoln Street and Hancock Street, or be there at the Frollo all morning. It's going to be a great day. It always is. And it's the 20th and final anniversary. I hope to see you there to celebrate all of the great things that the Coombs Foundation has done for the town of Abington and beyond. Back to the game here, 4th and 5. Big play for both teams here in the second quarter. Motion for the Skippers, looking to throw, looking for the slant. It's not
Oh,
there.
here-
He's scrambling. A lot of green
They
shirts.
eat it up.
And Kilmaine gets him
What
and
a
takes
great
him down.
play. Great play by Mason.
And give credit to the coverage downfield.
Absolutely. Baker started to head for the corner. He thought he had nothing but green grass in front of him, and Mason popped out and snuffed it out. Great open field tackle. And the Green Wave will take over on their 16.
So not only a turnover and downs, but a loss on the play gives the Green Wave a little bit more of a cushion. So with 9:18 to go here in the second, Abington will have it at their own 16, as Tim just said. See if they use the quick strike theory now, or if they're going to try to just grind it downfield, take some time off the clock.
I've seen some Abington High School football games, and I've noticed a pattern. Eddie likes to go right at you after he makes a big play.
That is true, but Coach Afanasiv also knows that. So we'll see what they do. Van Luling's going to line up wide outside, Leggett wide to the near side with slots. Donovan on the near side and Fanara on the far side. Shotgun, looking to throw. He's got Donovan going down the middle. He's got wheeling down and catches at the 50. Donovan at the 45. Donovan 40. 30-yard line. Drew Donovan inside the 20. Cuts it back. Still on his feet down all the way to about the 10-yard line. There it is, Tim. You called it. They
Fantastic.
did it. You can't catch Drew Donovan. He's the magic man.
A great timed play right there with Eddie tossed it up. He knew that Drew would get underneath it. Sure enough, he did, and broke it wide open. And here we are. Abington is knocking on the door.
Quick out to Fanara. Nice step inside by Fanara. Dives down.
Wow.
Extends, but I think they're going to say his knee down about the 1-yard line. Tommy Fanara, consummate athlete.
Just shy of the goal line.
Looked like Tommy took on 4 Cohasset defenders right there and split them up and picked up another 5 or 6 yards.
He was using those skills he does as a basketball guard. He kind of jeeked left, went right, picked up a couple more yards, and was very close to pay dirt. So the ball now just outside the 1-yard line, 8:28 and counting here in the second quarter. Green Wave knocking on heaven's door with a 6-0 lead.
Well done.
What was that? Riley comes in with the play selection from the line of scrimmage. Like Mike Van Luling out there with the red, white, and blue arm sleeve.
Oh, yeah.
LaRosa over the ball is the center. Riley setting up his running backs in the backfield. He's got Van Luling out wide to the far side. 2 men in the backfield and a whistle blown on the field. What do we got, a timeout being called?
Yes.
Timeout called. Somebody didn't like what somebody saw, so they called a timeout to regroup, rethink.
There's a delay of game.
Oh, they say it's a...
Against Abington that's going to back 'em up.
They did. They called it a delay game and moved it back to the 6th. Well, it just gives
That's it.
Green Wave a little bit more, a couple more yards to add to the stats.
Let the receivers have a little bit more yardage to open up the backfield.
Again, Van Luling
Create
out
some
wide
spacing.
right. Ricketson in the slot. We got Curtis, Lucas Summers, and Fanara in the back. Lucas Summers, left side, cuts back. Lucas still
He
on
is
his feet.
in the end zone.
From 6 yards out, Curtis Lucas Summers gets his first touchdown of that 2021 fall season.
Well done. He was patient. He waited for a couple of blockers to set up in front of him, made a couple of moves, and found the back of the end zone.
With 7:50 on the clock, the Green Wave have doubled up the score now to 12-0, and they'll have the opportunity for the PAT conversion. Looks like they're going to go for 2 here.
Makes sense after you miss the field goal, make it up with the 2 points here. Open it up to a 14-0 two-score lead.
LaRosa breaks the huddle, leads his teammates on the line, left and right. Again, Curtis Lucas Summers in the backfield. Ricketson right side wing. Fanara left side wing. They pitch to Ricketson. Easy Ricketson trying to get around the end. Now cuts it back inside. And, whoa, he might have just stopped right at the line. I don't think he got in. And they're saying he did not get in. Cohasset with the last second surge there kept Ricketson out of the end zone.
Yeah, they had some good pursuit on the far side and shut him down right at the 1. Looked like they grabbed him on the 2, and he just could not pull the defender into the end zone.
Wow. Former All-Star Green Wave football player Steve Rowell's now here in the house.
Residents of Abington and all across
7:50 on the clock. Green Wave up 12-0.
20th annual and final Jeff Coombs
And Fanara will be kicking now left to right on your television screen. That might be what he's looking for, is kicking left to right.
There you go.
No wind at all.
Yeah, Fanara's got a good, strong leg. And I noticed that Cohasset seems to backed up about 5 more yards than they had previously.
I just mentioned that former Abington football all-star Steve Ryle is now in the house, down at the bleachers. We're always glad to see him here. So the Green Wave will spread out on their 40-yard line. Fanara, the left-footed kicker, ready to boot it high in the sky. Beautiful sky tonight. And Cohasset wearing their white away game jerseys, ready for the kick. Sharp
Down
line
the
drive, going to go
beautiful.
over and in the end zone.
He's got to run that out, I think.
He's going to down it in the end zone. Going to bring it out. It'll be
well done by Tommy. This time just going right down the middle again, not flirting with any of the sideline activities like he did the first couple. He doesn't need to. He's got a strong enough leg. He doesn't need to, really.
I got to check these rules, too, because I thought the new rule under these new federal regulations were if the ball goes in the end zone in any way, you can't run it out. It's just a
is
dead
that
ball.
right?
I believe, but we're still all trying to learn these. So they are going to mark it at the 20-yard line. 7:42 on the clock. Ball is going to be on the Cohasset 20-yard line. See if the Abington Green Wave can have a quick 3-and-out here and maybe put another score on the board before halftime and really put Cohasset in a hole. Because as we've seen, these guys can make it happen. They have an offense and a quarterback who can throw.
Yeah, they have a quick strike offense.
Looking to throw once again. Putting the ball up. And nice grab. It's picked off by Deshaun Leggett. Leggett going down the sideline. Deshaun inside the 10 and knocked out of bounds on the 4-yard line. But we have a flag back down at the 47-yard line. It was a great grab by Tommy Hansen, number 3. But Deshaun Leggett was right there on top and just ripped it out of his hands.
He wanted it more. He took it away. I'm hoping they are not calling an interference here. I don't believe it was an interference, so.
I think it is a call in defensive pass interference because Deshaun had his back to the ball when they kind of collided. When the receiver was, even though the receiver was still able to get to the ball, he was bumped into by Deshaun.
They're walking off.
But it is a 10-yard penalty, not a spot foul. But nice play by Deshaun. Playing until the whistle blows. Well, they gave him a 15-yard penalty.
I was going to say there was a 15-yard penalty on that. So.
Pass interference, as opposed to what we saw earlier, which was holding.
Right.
Interesting. First and 10 now at the 35-yard line. Baker rolling right, fakes the pitch, and then runs it up right side. Good bit of running there by Baker. Picks up 14, gets it to the 49. Green Wave got to contain this quarterback. Very tough to defend a quarterback who can run.
Absolutely.
We saw it last year against the Middleborough team. That kid Crowley was dynamite because you're effectively having an extra running back in the backfield. And, most defenses are keying on the halfback or the fullback, the receivers, not the quarterback who typically either hands it off and it's out of play or throws it and you chase down the receiver. And that quarterback can turn it upfield at will. It's another threat. Trips to the near side, one out to the far side. Baker hands this one off up the middle. Good stutter step. Nice tackle. Stands him up at the 49. Pickup of only 2 for the for the Cohasset. 44 in the tackle is Jack Robbins.
Baker does a good job of reading the defense and figuring out whether he's going to keep it himself or leave it to trusty little Josh Burke.
Yeah, he's got that read where he puts the ball in the belly of the running back and he kind of watches the linebackers. And if he thinks, Burke has a better shot, he's going to leave the ball in the belly. And if not, he takes it back and he'll run it himself. And again, tough to defend. You got to go after Burke, but then you might be leaving up something for Baker to go to. Again, they try to spread out the interior by having wideouts each side, 2 wideouts each side. Baker, the junior, puts a man in motion. They hands it to the man in motion. He pitches it.
Oh, yes.
And gets tripped up. Nice job by Drew. No, who's that? Tommy? Tommy Fanara with a nice
got
play.
on by the shoestrings. Another good read, and he looks like he might be starting to cramp up.
Yeah, he's pulling his hamstring there. So he's going to take himself out, but a nice play with the shoestring tackle there with the loss of the play. Makes it now 3rd and 9 at the 49.
They did a good job on that read, and we'll look to see Baker's arm again here.
Green Wave defense tight up in the line. They
Or
give
not.
left side, nice hit. Again, Robbins is in on that. Jack Robbins, number 44. Ball's loose. Green Wave with the ball. Green Wave able to pull it away. Jack Robbins comes out of that pile with it as the play was still live. And a turnover here right at near midfield.
We got 5 minutes left. Abington taking over after stripping the ball, and there's plenty of time to put up another score for themselves.
That's 2 ball strips in about 3 minutes' time here.
They want it more, and Cohasset's got to start wrapping up that ball and doing a little bit better protecting.
So the ball at the 47-yard line with 4:59 left here in the second quarter, first half. 12-0 Green Wave lead. Donovan lines up wide to the near side. Single coverage with the safety shading over this way. 2 men in the backfield. They give to Curtis Lucas Summers, turns it up, grinds up over the 50-yard line to pick up a good 3.5 yards.
Keeping the defense honest.
Looking forward to a little post-game meeting at the Depot Restaurant on Railroad Street. It's kind of a tradition for this crowd.
Sounds like a good idea.
One of Abington's gems, according to Fox 25.
That's what I hear, yes. That is right.
Here they come now right at midfield, right in front of you. Kevin Tachi on the camera for the Abington Cam Green Wave production. Donovan out wide, single coverage once again. 2 men in the backfield for Riley. Riley gives Curtis Lucas Summers big hole left side. Pushes, just follows his backfield. I mean, his lineman gets the first all the way up inside the 42. Nice job by the big fullback. Curtis just wrapped that ball with 2 hands and just bull rushed the guys in the white shirt. They're going to move the stakes. McGuire, Reardon, Nash, and Wakeland over there in the chain gang for Abington. I want to thank them for all their help. I'll criticize them later at some point.
First game, a couple of them first time.
Yeah, we'll build up their their confidence a little bit.
You want them to come back next week.
1st and 10 for Abington. Left to right across your television screen. Manning goes in motion. Ball's loose on the ground. Riley's going to dive on it. Little broken play. Like a cat was Riley on that when he had Fanara in motion behind him. He'll move him back about 3 yards to the 45. Deshaun Leggett checks in for the Green Wave, number 5. Keep an eye on that guy. Abington has so many weapons, they're able to kind of rest guys and bring them in. They have different packages, different halfbacks, different receivers.
Absolutely. Depth kills, especially as you get into the third, fourth quarter. And, again, late in the season. You know, you're watching film, and a lot of schools, they feature 1 or 2 guys.
Right.
It's pretty easy to figure it out. You've got 6 or 7 guys you have to cover.
Shotgun for Riley with 2nd and long. Fanara in motion. They fake the bubble screen. They go the other way. And there's Curtis Lucas Summers, a lot of running room. Lucas Summers outside the 30, skips inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. What a well-executed play. Tommy Fanara and Eddie Riley faked the bubble screen on the near side, got the defense moving, then turned around and threw to the far side, and Lucas Summers just turned on the jets and got converted it for the first down deep inside now Cohasset territory as they move the stakes. Line of scrimmage at the 23-yard line. Shotgun for Riley. He's looking left side. Goes to the quick out pattern. And incomplete. Bring up 2nd down. We'll stop the clock at 2:19, 2:18. No, I guess it doesn't stop the clock. These Federation rules.
It did not. No, it does. It does stop the clock.
Okay. I think the ref heard me. I'm not sure. All right, 2nd down and 10. Ball marked just inside the 24-yard line for Abington. quarterback Ed Riley talking to offensive coordinator Ed Riley, who is the former quarterback for the Green Wave, who is the son of Jack Riley, who was the former quarterback for the Green Wave. So this is the third generation of a Riley quarterback for the Green Wave. Shotgun for Eddie Riley with Lucas Summers standing to his right. They do a sweep now near side for Donovan. Donovan's got some green blockers in front. And good job, though, by Cohasset, really putting the pressure on. Takes away some of Donovan's angles. He picks up a couple of good yards on the play. Bring up a third down, and they mark it down inside the 20 to about the 19. Which will make it 3rd and 6.
Got some fresh linemen coming in for the Green Wave. Number 57, Adam Abibi.
Good player for the Green Wave. Jeff Buckley, Ryan LaRosa. Not Ryan, sorry, Ryan. You're a good player, but your brother John is the senior who's out there. Riley now under center with 2 men in the backfield behind him. Flag thrown.
You might have offsides here on the Green Wave.
Illegal procedure against Abington's going to move him back 5. That's going to bring up 3rd and 11 now with the ball marked inside the 25. Nothing we can't handle.
Nope, not at all.
Minute 21 to go here in the first half. 12-0 Green Wave lead. Abington trying to get 6 points on the board and take some time off before the end of the half. Jack Robbins taking a breather for Abington. Van Luling out wide to the far side with Fanara inside the slot. Looks like Deshaun Leggett out wide near side with Donovan in the slot. Riley in the shotgun. Looking to throw. There's a blitz coming up. Riley's going to unload. Puts it up.
Got it.
Fanara. Fanara at the 20, still on his feet. Dives forward. Will be just about 2 or 3 yards short of the first. But there's some teams making magic, some players making magic work there under difficult circumstances.
Good job by Fanara. He saw the blitz coming in, helped out his quarterback. Eddie floated it up there, and Fanara went back and got the ball.
4th and 3 now with the ball marked at the 16-yard line.
Very manageable for the Green Wave here.
Curtis Lucas Summers standing in the backfield with Riley. Again, the 2 wideouts on each side. Shotgun. Riley gets it. Looks right in the middle.
Beautiful.
There it is. Completed.
Touchdown. Uh-oh.
They got to say it's a touchdown, right?
I would think so. The ground caused
That's
it.
a touchdown, yes. He dove in, broke the line of scrimmage. Well, they're huddling.
Yeah, you crossed the plane. I don't know how they...
It is a touchdown. Abington on the board with another 6.
27 seconds left, and again, Cohasset will get the kickoff for the second half. So, the big touchdown to end this first half. Again, going for 2.
Who caught that? Was that Fanara?
Yes, it was Fanara.
Fanara on that. Fanara with the reception.
Eddie in the shotgun.
Rolling right. Going to be hit. Spins. Throws it up. And his receiver fell down.
Oh, we got
the
flag. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Donovan was...
we'll get a second attempt here.
Donovan was interfered with.
So Fanara with the TD reception. I forgot to write down how long the pass was on that touchdown pass. I think like 16-ish. So let's see what the Green Wave does for their conversion attempt. 16? Matt Nelson's saying 16.
11. 16?
16-yard pass. That's what I wrote down, but I wasn't sure, so we got it down now. I want to make sure we report it correctly. So the Green Wave come out. Looks like Kilmaine and Curtis Lucas Summers, or is that, sorry, that's Izzy in the backfield.
Izzy in the backfield, correct.
Kilmaine with the ball, diving right. He's in for the 2.
20-0 Green Wave. 27 seconds left in the half.
That's what you want to do, not leave much time on the clock for the opposing team.
They ended up, was it 5 minutes they ate up on that drive?
Yeah, they started that drive with 4:59 on the clock. Puts it up to 20-0, and really kind of puts Cohasset into a tight jam here. Although they will be receiving the opening kickoff since they kicked off to start the game, I believe.
Yes, correct.
Oh, they're getting ready for the booster bomb here. You buy a numbered tennis ball, and at halftime they put a target out in the field, and everyone launches their tennis ball, and the one closest to the center takes the pot. It's a great opportunity, a little
awesome.
fun.
That is a good fundraiser right there.
So the Green Wave will be kicking off once again, left to right across your television screen with a 20-0 lead. Here in the first half, the open game of the season for the fall 2021 season. I have to keep saying fall 2021 because we had a spring 2021 season. Tommy with big boom down to the 4-yard line. Skippers running up midfield, middle of the field, and he's taken down short of the 30. Nice boom by Fanara.
Looks like a 25-yard return for the Cohasset.
It's a good little benefit for the receiving team on those Fanara kicks because it is difficult for the
Cover team
Green Wave
to get down there.
You know, you can get a good 10-yard running start before you really find into them.
Where the receiving team gets in trouble is if they don't catch it clean. And if that ball's bouncing around and then all of a sudden the cover team is on top of you at full speed. So here comes Cohasset now with 0:21 on the clock right now.
Same formation. Out of the shotgun.
See if they try to go deep or nope.
Baker's going to keep it, and it's snuffed out by
Kilmaine. Gets him first.
That's a
Robbins
loss
on
of 5. And I would imagine they're just going to let that clock run right out and head to the locker room.
Looks like number 74.
Connor Pease giving a little hurt out there in the backfield also. Clock has run out. That'll be the last play of the first half. So the Green Wave with a pretty good start to this season. We got a little scary. The first play from scrimmage from Cohasset was that bomb, but Abington responded with their own bomb. Fanara with the 2 touchdowns on the receiving end, almost had 3.
Yes.
But we had a 74-yard touchdown pass from Riley to Fanara. We had the sack by Kilmaine caused the turnover, and then the 6-yard Curtis Lucas Summers run made it 12-0. And then we saw that 16-yard Riley to Fanara pass making it 20-0. And that's where it stands at the half. So we're going to take a break for halftime festivities. We'll pause the tape and be back with the second half action of the Abington Green Wave versus Cohasset Skippers. We'll be back in the blink of an eye. All right, we're back for second half action with the Abington Green Wave on their home field, the Memorial Field, here in the fall 2021 season. 20-0 coming out of the halftime break. Good first half of the Green Wave.
A very good first half. They were shut down. They ran out of downs on their first set of plays, and then after that, everything kind of seemed to start clicking again for them. And the defense did a very good job of holding Cohasset to a donut. That's 0 points.
Well said. The kickoff, a line drive, going to bounce at about the 17, picked up at the 10. Return right up the middle, good hole. But there they are with the kicker, and trying to get the number of that Green Wave player who made that tackle. That was Jack Robbins, I believe, once again, number 44.
Yes, it did look like Jack. All right, so Cohasset's going to start the second half from their own 38. And Baker back quarterbacking. Same formation. 3 wide. Out of the shotgun.
Baker, a little broken play almost looked like a fake. Oh, what a stick there at the 40, and he dives forward.
Pick up a 3.
Who's that live? That was Curtis Lucas Summers with that first big hit. Jack Robbins coming out of the pile also, along with Tommy Fanara. Pick up, though, about 4 by Baker, the go-to kid.
Second and 6 yards for the Skippers.
Here they come now. 2nd down and 6 at the 42-yard line here in the opening stanza of the 3rd quarter. Cohasset with the 2 wideouts to each side. Once again, Baker with the 1 running back to his right. Baker gives the right dive, spun around, hit at the line of scrimmage, trying to break away. Picks up about 3 yards. There's Burke once again. Tim, you and I were talking during the break about how a little change in the MIA and the division structures and everything. The Green Wave is still in the South Shore League, but the South Shore League has always been broken up into the large school Sullivan division and the small school Tobin division, which Abington's been in for years, except this year. We've been bumped up now to the Sullivan division based on new, they basically they analyze the school populations every 2 to 3 years. So the Green Wave are now in the large school Sullivan division, which gives us different league opponents, which we'll talk about in a second. 3rd down and 3. Baker puts the man in motion. Fakes the toss, keeps it, tries to come around the near side, trying to get around the corner, and he's tripped up. He's got to get the first.
I believe he does have the first there, yes.
Fanara with the tackle, with help from Van Luling. So now, being in the large school division, the Sullivan division, Abington's league opponents are going to be East Bridgewater, Middleborough, Norwell, and Rockland. So the small school Tobin will be Carver, Cohasset, Hull, Mashpee, and Randolph. So we're still going to play the likes of Carver and Cohasset. But we're going to play some interesting teams here at the beginning of this season. You have the schedule there. Who's next couple of weeks?
Next couple of weeks, we stay outside of the league with Apponequet here at home, and then we follow that up on the 24th at North Quincy.
Here at home again.
Here at North Quincy.
Oh, ball's loose. Ball is on the ground. There's a scrum at midfield. Abington says they have it. At least Drew Donovan says they have it. Wait for referee Foley to peel back the onion there. And it looks like Cohasset did get it at the 50. Sorry, Tim.
Yep. So we open up the season with 3 home games. Cohasset tonight, Apponequet, and then North Quincy. We go down to Dennis Yarmouth on October 1st.
It's a 6 o'clock start on Friday the 1st.
On Friday the 1st. And then we start league play against Rockland. We go down to East Bridgewater. And then Middleborough comes up here in grudge match against them. They knocked us out last year.
They were in the large school division last year, and we were in the small school. Now we're in the same division, so that's going to be a good game. We'll talk more about the upcoming games in a second. Now it's 2nd and a long 9, right at midfield. Great view by Kevin Tachi on camera. Shotgun, Baker with a long snap, long count. Looking to throw, pump fakes. Tries a little chair, now he's going to curl it under. Run up field, and he takes the back judge with him. Gets the first down, though, as he crosses over the 40. So, again, we got 3 home games. This one tonight, home against Apponequet on the 17th, home against North Quincy on the 24th. Now, Apponequet is a D5 team. Abington right now is in the Division 6. Apponequet is D5. North Quincy is a Division 2 team. Division 5 is Dennis Yarmouth. And then we have Rockland, East Bridgewater, Division 6. Middleborough is Division 4, even though they're in our league. So, and that's usually ranked, again, by sizes. Good step. Oh, breakaway run by the Skippers. And it'll be a 39-yard touchdown scamper for Burke, number 21. Just found a hole and a little burst of speed. Gives a little life here early in the 3rd quarter for the Skippers.
He is a quick runner right there. He found that hole and he shot through it. Donovan tried to run him down. Donovan's got some wheels. He tried to run him down, but to no avail. And Cohasset's on the board. They're going to kick for the extra point.
Lining up, it's going to be Tommy Hansen to kick. Ball's down. Kick is up, and it is through the uprights.
Nicely done. Yeah, getting back to those games against the highest seeded teams, that will really reap benefits. If you are able to beat the highest seed team, and that highest seed team does well,
right,
then you pick up even more points, and come playoff time, your seeding is that much higher.
Because not only have they, again, recalculated and readjusted the divisions, but they've completely changed the playoff format. So when you're done with your regular seasons of schedule, they have a power ranking assigned to each team. And the power ranking, as you're alluding to, is how many wins do you have, but then who did you beat and how strong were those teams? And you get more points if they're a stronger team. You actually get more points if you beat them by more than 14 points. But nothing. You don't get more points if you pile on at all. So you'll see there might be circumstances where the team puts the varsity in the first string in at the end of the game because they got to keep at least 14-point scoring difference in order to keep that power ranking going. And then after all the teams get their power ranking, they assign you playoff teams. And no longer will it be the first round being in the South sectionals. You could be playing somebody out in Western Massachusetts in the playoffs, and you just don't know. Or they could be traveling here to Abington. Kickoff to the Green Wave, picked up back inside the 15, and a scrum at the 35.
A bit of a rugby scrum right there.
Run the whistle, hey!
Yep.
Run the whistle.
The referee's got his mic on.
All right, so Abington's going to
17 yard return.
start the second half for themselves on their own 36-yard line after the kickoff return. They're leading 20-7. Riley coming back out to quarterback. And for those of you who want to check out the schedule as we were talking about earlier, you can log on to www.arbiterlive, A-R-B-I-T-E-R live.com. And all sports schedules are on that website.
Ooh, Riley was looking to throw. They were using Donovan as a decoy. He turned and went to go throw back across the field left side. He had been Luling wide open in the middle of the field also. So just kind of what we were thinking, where the safety's going to kind of shade to Donovan. That was Fanara that was wide open in the middle of the field. But it falls incomplete on the first play from scrimmage in the third quarter for the Green Wave. Yeah, so arbiterlive.com is the way to go, and it's great. You can look at any of the Abington's teams there, and we've already had one change in the schedule. That the East Bridgewater game is moving from a Friday night to a Thursday night. I'm not sure exactly why yet. It just was announced today. So instead of Friday, October 15th, that's going to be Friday, October 14th.
Thursday, October 14th.
Sorry, thank you, Thursday. High formation.
I didn't think they
Izzy
changed the day.
gets a quick hitter up the middle, but nothing going on. Good defense there by Cohasset. Stands them up after a pickup of 1. Makes it third and a long 9. And, there's another injury. That's number 21. That's one of their running backs, Josh Burke, who just scored that touchdown coming off. Might be a cramp.
That looks like a cramp to me.
Now, coming into this season, Coach Keller has 290 career wins and 495 games coached. So the 5th game of the season, which is going to be Abington versus Rockland right here at Memorial Field, will be Coach Jim Kelleher's 500th game as a high school varsity football coach. So circle that date right now. That is going to be Friday night, October 8th. It's the Friday of Columbus Day weekend. Before you take off for the weekend, come here to Memorial Field that Friday night, Abington versus Rockland for game 500. Should be quite a night. High backfield now, 3rd and 9. Once again, Riley to throw. Got some time, puts it up in the air, connects to Donovan. Donovan then knocked out of bounds. He'll be short of the first. Nice throw and catch there by the teammates Riley and Donovan.
This will set up a
12-2.
A decision for Coach Riley. 4th down 4, you're in your own territory, you're on your 43-yard line. It looks like they're going to go for it.
See if they try to draw him offside with a long count, or do they just go for it, get that 5 yards they need? They need 4, anything more than 4. 2 wideouts each side. Riley in the shotgun. Ball's loose on the ground. Riley comes up with it, throws to Donovan. Donovan's going to get the 5 yards. He does. He's up at the 50. He's going to be a first down for the Green Wave. Move the chains.
Just the way you drew it up.
Wow. I mean, Riley, calm, cool, and collected. Ball's on the ground, picks it up, looks, releases it quickly, and Donovan gets it done. Again, the 12-2 combination. 6 minutes, 10 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Green Wave up 20-7, looking to add to the lead here. After Cohasset moved the ball downfield pretty well. Had a, a 62-yard drive.
Yep. The long touchdown run.
Donovan out wide near side. 2 men in the backfield behind Riley. Quick hitter and nice defensive play there by number 77. That's Jay Fox, one of the tri-captains. Just came through unblocked.
Yeah, there was a missed assignment out there somewhere, and that was a freebie.
Izzy had no opportunity. I'm really looking for Izzy the opportunity to get into the linebacker crew because he can just G can just make them look silly when he get his feet under him, gets going here. So looking forward to a lot of fun this season.
Every season, Sean.
That's right. 2nd and 10 at midfield. La Rosa breaks the huddle first. Curtis Lucas Summers, number 31. Izzy Ricketson, number 21, in the I backfield behind Riley, the senior quarterback. Fanara in motion. Izzy with the ball left side. Izzy gets hit at the line of scrimmage, though. Again, they get to him quickly, which you got to do with Izzy. Cohasset defense coming alive here in the second half.
Yeah, they're making Abington work for every yard. And, again, they're faced with a long third down here. 3rd and 8.
Sean Riley and Tim O'Donovan here bringing this Abington Green Wave action with Kevin Tocci on camera and Matt Nelson running everything behind the scenes, keeping us in line, keeping the cameras moving, taping everything for future playback. We want to send a shout out to Chris Nagel, who's home sick. We hope you feel better soon, Chris. And to Kevin Whalen, he'll be back next week. And that's when the antics will begin once again. 3rd and long. Green Wave, high snap. Riley comes down with it, looks downfield. He's going deep.
No.
And it's just going to be the timing wasn't there between him and Van Luling. Riley's really can chuck the ball.
He has a strong arm and a tight spiral too. It's his long ball doesn't float up in the air.
No.
So 4th down and 8. They're on the Cohasset side of the ball field, and they're going to go for it again. This will be their second attempt at a 4th down conversion. The first was successful on the broken play.
This is when you have to have confidence not only in your offense, but confidence in your defense.
Absolutely.
That if you give up the ball, you're ready to stop the Cohasset D. We'll see Van Luling and Fanara out wide to far side, Leggett and Donovan on the near side. Riley's shotgun. They send a blitz from the corners. Oh, it's going to almost picked off. Going to fall incomplete, though. It'll be a turnover on downs as they had blitzes coming from both sides. And Cohasset offense will come out and take over the ball at the 48-yard line. 4:07 left to go here in the third quarter.
Cohasset set up on their own 48-yard line.
I think it was a delay at the snap. Timing was thrown off just a little bit on that play.
Looks like they might have been trying to set up a screen over there on the left side, and one of the linemen for Cohasset broke it up. Did a nice job. And now the Abington defense is going to be asked to answer the call once again and keep Cohasset off the board. They were trailing by 20 points at the half. Scored to make it 20-7. And obviously a second touchdown here would get them within striking distance with still a lot of time on the clock. But see if the Abington D comes up with another. They've had a couple of turnovers where they took the ball literally out of the hands of Cohasset runners and receivers. Shotgun again. Give right up the middle. Gets hit. Spins away, though. He's going to pick up 4 or 5 before he finally taken down at midfield. Jack Robbins again, one of the guys in the tackle, along with, I think that was Jeff Buckley helping out, number 55. Shea McClellan jogs off the field to stretch out his ankle. And stepping in his place is Adam Abibi. 2nd and 5 now on the Greenway 47-yard line.
2nd and 5 for the Skippers.
Baker checking over the play selection.
48-yard line.
Working his running back Josh Burke, right left side.
There's some movement. Somebody left early. I think you can tell which one.
Legal procedure on the offense.
Pushing back another 5 yards.
3:23 left to go in the game now, and they move it back. Steve Wakeland going to move the sticks back to the 47-yard line, 48-yard line. 2nd and 10. Ginny O'Brien's in the house. Tom Dion doing the microphone for us. He did the microphone before Chris Nagel started, and so he's back. The pearly voices of Chris Nagel and Tom Dion help us out here at Memorial Stadium. See what they do here. 2nd and 10. Put a man in motion. They hand off right side. A little hole there, not enough for the first, but he gets up a good chunk of about 5 or 6.
Number 28, Michael Donahue.
Donahue on the carry. He's one of the captains.
We're going to set up a Is it 3rd and 5?
Yeah, it's third down.
3rd and 5. I thought it was going to be another 4th down, but 3rd and 5. Cohasset has moved into Abington territory.
Baker gets the play from the sidelines. He got trips to the left side this time, one to the far side. See if Baker keeps the ball on this. No, he hands it off right side, and nice tackle.
Beautiful job by the defensive line for Abington.
Pease coming out of the pile, along with, looks like that's Jeff Buckley again. Connor Pease is just a sophomore and playing very well for the Green Wave.
Yes, he is. He is a big boy.
Yeah, Buckley is a junior. The Green Wave defense now creates a 4th down call here at the 47. Down to about a minute and a half to go here in the 3rd quarter. Look like a little bit of confusion on the lineup here for Cohasset. Baker. He's going to quick kick it. Kicks it away. Green Wave will be smart just to let it roll.
That's all.
And they'll down it now at the 10-yard line. Heck,
very interesting
kind of cool
play.
Call. Yeah.
Very interesting play right there. So it was.
So 1:13 to go, and the Green Wave will come back out, put their offense in gear at the Abington 10-yard line. Ed Riley, senior quarterback, having a good start to the season. Tommy Fanara with a couple of scoreboards and touchdowns in his pocket already. And Curtis Lucas Summers. (20-7) here. You see the scoreboard. Brought to you by Matt Nelson and Kevin Tachi of Abington Cam. These games will eventually be posted to YouTube. Maybe not immediately, so not everyone can see them, but we'll get the local cable will show them. Give left side. Oh, Izzy just slipped in the grass at about this 8-yard line.
I would say Abington needs to put together a couple of first downs here. The second half has been they've been stalled.
Yep. Kilmaine going to check in. Less than a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter, and Fanara coming out with that cramp again. And I remind you, Fanara is our kicker, and he's cramped up on his kicking leg, the left leg. But Alicia Reed is there, our team trainer, and she is awesome. Now, Timmy, you have a son that was a superstar in Greenway football lore. Brian O'Donovan, B.O.D.
B.O.D., yes, yeah. Brian had some fun playing for Coach Kell.
Was that 2014?
2014, yeah.
In Gillette.
Part of the 2012 team and 2014 team.
Riley the throw, get hit as he released. Was looking for Jack Robbins across the middle. His big claim to fame, if we call it, is that game, that Super Bowl game, the state championship at Gillette. And what happened?
He read a screen pass, picked off the pass, ran it 22 yards. Unfortunately, the end zone was 23 yards. And I think I still have some bruises on my back from his mother pounding me. He's going to score a touchdown.
He was 1 yard short, but it was awesome. He could actually, as he's running the ball back, he could see himself on the big giant TV, the scoreboard television, and the crowd at Gillette starts chanting B.O.D. for Brian O'Donovan. B.O.D. It was awesome. It was just great, and no kid better deserving of that thrill than B.O.D. Look at the throw. Is Abington once again looking, he gets hit as he releases once again. Cohasset defense is turning up the volume here.
Yes, they are.
Now Ed Riley coming up limping.
That looks like an ankle right there.
It does. It's 4th and 11. They're going to kick anyhow, but Riley is hopping off the field. That's right.
Fanara's still on his back on the sideline.
Riley looks like he's cramping up. He comes off for some attention.
4th and 11.
And this is
Drew Donovan's going to be kicking.
This isn't a place that you want to be coming in and making your first kick when you're kicking out of your own end zone.
I got all the faith in the world in Donovan.
I do too. His dad was a heck of a soccer player, so he knows he has a leg.
That's right. Ooh, high snap. Donovan comes down with it, gets it away. Nice kick by Donovan.
Job.
Out to the 42, where it's going to be hauled in. Nice open field on the right side, though. And going to be taken down.
Tackle. They're looking for a horse collar. And from where I am, I can't disagree. The way the running back went down, it looked as though he was grabbed by the back of the collar and pulled down. But the important thing is the ref didn't see it that way.
So they're going to mark it. Good field position here for Cohasset at the Abington 19-yard line, I believe.
Yes, yeah, they're inside the 20, and 5 seconds left of the quarter. So they'll be flipping the sides of the field probably after this play.
Baker again in the shotgun. Burke, the running back, with him. They put a man in motion, number 1. They're going to keep it. Baker dives forward, still on his feet, gets short of the first. He's a talented player.
Yeah, he's reading it good, and they've made some adjustments. They obviously saw something in the first half, and they're kind of trying to exploit it here in the third quarter. Residents of Abington and all across the South Shore are reminded that the 20th annual and final Jeff Coombs Foundation Road Race and Family Day will be held next weekend, Sunday, September 19th, at the Woodsdale School off Chestnut Street in Abington. Whether you choose to run in the 10 a.m. race or not, everyone is invited back to a post-race party at the Woodsdale School on Sunday morning. It'll feature kids' activities, food, music, and a beer tent. The Jeff Coombs Foundation is a 501c3 charity which has raised and distributed over $1 million to assist local families and military families in need over the last 20 years. Your support and attendance at this family fun event next Sunday, the 19th, will be greatly appreciated. For more information, you can go to www.jeffcoombsfund.org.
I want to thank everyone involved with the Jeff Coombs Fund, and I want to thank especially Donna Cherry, who helps put that road race together with all the people that help her out. They do a great job, and all the Abington friends of the Coombs family. It's a really great community spirit event, and again, if you haven't been, go there. Just get up there anytime after 9 o'clock, hang out for an hour or 3 hours. It's going to be a great time. Hopefully they'll have great weather on the 19th.
Yeah, if you haven't been there, you definitely have to go because this is the final one.
That's right. So, 2nd down and 2 with the ball at the 11-yard line. Shotgun for Baker. Put a man in motion. They give left side. Burke. Burke steps inside. He's going to be in the end zone from 11 yards out.
Number 21.
And Cohasset shrinks their lead down to get within a touchdown.
Yeah, that was another good read by Burke. Handed it off, and there was a lot of daylight in front for number 21, Josh Burke, who has been piling up the yards here in this third quarter, second half, I should say. We enter the fourth now.
First play of the fourth quarter. Kick is up. Good high kick, and it is good. Tommy Hansen gets his second out of 2 attempts.
We have a 6-point lead with 11:54 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Abington has come out a little stale here in the second half, and they're going to need to put together a long drive, if not a productive drive point-wise here, to hold back Cohasset.
Yeah, they shut them out in the first half, Abington did, and now thus far, Cohasset has shut out Abington in the second half. So it is just mano-a-mano right now, kind of each team throwing blows at each other. And we'll see, as you said, if the Green Wave can kind of turn it around, as Cohasset will kick left to right, and we'll see Izzy Ricketson and company run right to left as they receive the kickoff. 11:54 on the clock. 11:54 remaining in the game.
Watch out for an onside kick here. Nope.
Line drive kick going to be caught right at the 21-yard line. It's like, is that Kilmaine?
Kilmaine, yes.
Yeah.
Kilmaine's got it up. Kilmaine's got it up over the 35 to almost to the 35-yard line. Mason Kilmaine, number 28.
Ed Riley's going to stay in the game. He shook off that twist of an ankle, apparently. But just in case, I got Johnny Sellen warming up, the sophomore quarterback who's also a dynamic baseball pitcher.
The baseball team had quite a run last spring.
They were awesome.
They did a really good job as far as they had a good season, and then come playoff time,
Went to the state championship.
made it to the championship without their ace.
That's right. Brady Cristoforo was injured and could not play in the playoffs for the state championship, but he had a lot of great teammates around him, and they went all the way to state championship baseball. It was the first time they did that in this town since 2009. All right, good chunk of change right there. They get 5 yards in the first dive. Brings up 2nd and 5 for Abington here with 11 minutes to go in the ball game. Trying to protect or add to with a 6-point lead. Donovan out wide near side with Fanara in his slot. Again, Ricketson and Curtis Lucas Summers in the backfield. Riley on the center is going to give Ricketson Izzy. Not much going on there on the right side.
Cohasset line stood him up.
I don't know what was in the water that Cohasset was drinking at halftime, but they're coming out a lot more little chutzpah.
Mm-hmm.
No gain on the play. Well, maybe a gain of 1 they give him. It'll be 3rd and 4. Good to see all-star hockey player from Wakefield here tonight. P.J. Nelson is here. He was well known in the Wakefield hockey circles. At least that's what he tells me. 3rd down, I backfield for the Green Wave. Riley's going to throw. Going out, nice pass in stride.
There you go.
To
First
Fanara.
down, nice
Fanaro
job.
just taking men downfield inside the 45-yard line. The captain, Tommy Fanara, trying to set the tone right now. What a well-thrown ball. Fanara just kind of dragged across the field. Riley hit him perfectly in stride. And Tommy just literally had guys on his back and was taking them downfield.
He made something out of almost nothing right there, because I did not see that as being a first down play. He was hit probably 2 yards short and ended up going 3 yards over.
So 1st down now in Cohasset territory. The ball at the 42-yard line. Fanara in motion. They give up the middle for Curtis Lucas Summers. Just got tripped up with a lot of real estate in front of him.
He made a nice bounce-back move and just missed breaking that open.
Bring up 2nd down at the 39.
This is what Abington needs. They need to run the clock.
Yep.
And
get another
be
6
productive.
plus.
About 7 yards from the 39-yard line of the Skippy.
9 minutes left here. 6-point lead. 2nd down and 7.
Blitz coming up the middle. Good dive on the left side.
Number 3, Fanaro, on some tough yards inside.
So we'll bring up a 3rd
It's a
and
yard or 2 for Fanaro.
about 6 here now for the Green Wave.
But Abington's still looking at a 3rd and 6 from the 38-yard line.
Tommy's kind of trying to take over here. He's trying to put the team on his back, it seems. A couple of big plays.
Hayden Powers in there at center now for the Green Wave. Riley under center. He's got a slot right formation with 2 men in the backfield. Give left side. Fanara trying to make something happen. Gets up to the 35. They'll bring up a 4th down play for Abington once again. How many times we said that up for both sides?
You're absolutely right. A lot of 4th down conversions. A lot have been put up, and let's hope we get another one here.
4th and 4 at the 36.
4th and 4 for the Green Wave.
Coach Riley sends the play in through his quarterback. Just under 8 minutes to go, as you can see on your screen. Abington fans trying to get the team all riled up. Love to see it.
They know the importance of this play right here.
Green Wave come up to the line of scrimmage. Lucas Summers and Ricketson in the backfield. Fanara is the left side wing, goes in motion towards Donovan. Riley rolling, looking to throw. Puts it up. Just overthrew Fanara, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Cohasset's celebrating, but they still got 60, 65 yards to go here.
Absolutely. Yep.
We got a ball game.
Yes, we do. Abington needs to step it up right here. Quick 3 and out. And then be able to maybe run things down.
I like the way you're thinking. So Cohasset at their own 36.
Things are down. There's the 10, Cohasset.
Real good crowd here at Memorial Stadium.
36-yard line.
2 wideouts to each side. A touchdown will tie it, and then they'll look to a point after. The Green Wave don't want to give them the opportunity. Will Baker waits for the snap, puts a man in motion. Looking to throw. Slant pattern across the middle is going to be incomplete at the 45-yard line. Coverage on the play by Van Luling. And that intended receiver was number 3, Tommy Hansen, who's had a pretty good game for the Cohasset Skippers.
It's a nice play on that one. It looked like he had the catch and was the ball was batted out of his hands. Well thrown ball.
Baker really with a deep drop back where he's got plenty of time back there because it's hard for the line to get to, the defensive line to get to him. And as we've seen all night, he throws a good ball. Being 6'4", it makes it easy, too, to look over the defense.
Absolutely.
Same lineup. 2nd and 10. Baker again puts a man in motion. Gives handoff over the left side. Slanting across. Yeah. Nothing doing there. Pick up maybe a 1 at best.
Trying to spin away, but nothing doing there.
Fanara stepping up again. Nope, I'm sorry.
Curtis Lucas Summers. Number 31 on your roster. So 3rd and 9 now on the Cohasset 37-yard line. As you can see, just under 7 to go. The Green Wave up 20-4. This is a critical 3rd down for Cohasset. Huge for Abington if they can hold them to little or no gain.
Abington holds them here. I mean, Cohasset has to really punt the ball away. I can't see him trying to go for it on 4th down, but stranger things have happened.
Donahue in the backfield with Baker. Big rush. They got a blitz going. Baker steps up and he gets sacked in the backfield. Oh, throws it away.
No. That's intentional ground and maybe.
Nobody in the area.
Nobody.
He was tackled back at about the 32-yard line. I thought his knee was already down, honestly. And they wave off the flag. They're going to say it's an incomplete pass.
Either way, you got 4th down and a long 9 yards
and
for Cohasset.
It looks like they're going to send in a punt crew. It looks like they have a flotilla of substitutions.
I think the punter is Baker, right? He punted it last time with the pooch punt.
Yeah, it was a little quick kick.
And it looks like he's lined up in more of a traditional punt.
Well, just be careful of the fake punt right here. Green Wave have 2 men back at their own 30. Baker, the quarterback, lined up as the punter. Good snap. He is going to punt it away. And they're going to kick it to the sideline where it rolls out of bounds. And the Green Wave will take the ball with 6:14 left to go in the game here in the 6-point lead. So good job by the Green Wave defense.
Yeah, they're going to take over on their 27 with 6:14 left to play. And 6-point game here. Which I don't think either one of us saw this coming down to be in the
2 different halves.
Wow.
Right?
Wow. It really has been.
Sean Riley and Tim O'Donovan bringing this Abington Green Wave football action with Matt Nelson and Kevin Tachi, the eye in the sky. I want to thank you for tuning in to Green Wave football. Hope you all also help support the Abington Green Wave Boosters either by attending a Green Wave Boosters meeting or by donating to the Abington Boosters as they help support all of our Green Wave athletic programs. Here come the Green Wave now. At their own 27, 2 men in the backfield behind Riley. And whistles at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Abington called a timeout. Didn't like a formation.
Looked like Coach Riley saw something he didn't like and wanted to send in a new play.
Fans, as we get into the 4th quarter, all fans are asked to please pick up.
I want to thank Tom Dion once again and Bo Ryan up here helping us out in the press box. Doing a fine job. Great, outstanding crowd of people here tonight. The weather is perfect. I think a lot of people are looking to get outside here and we're trying to be as safe as possible. Everyone here in the press box is wearing masks. And we hope everyone at home listening to this is staying safe and smart.
Provided by the Park and Rec.
Like the student seating section down near the scoreboard.
Yeah.
It still remains packed.
Doing a great job.
And what's kind of fun and hopefully prophetic is the Green Wave are going to be coming right at them here looking to score. And maybe seal the deal if they can get in that end zone.
Oh, we got a moment here talking about health. Abington High School Athletic and Wellness Department are partnering with the Mass Heartbeat to provide free heart screening. Mass Heartbeat uses state-of-the-art ECG technology to screen students during the school day. To find out more information on this, you can call the athletic department at 781-982-0070.
First and 10 for the Green Wave. Riley gives to Lucas Summers. Lucas Summers gets hit from behind. He actually grabbed his shirt from behind, so it slows him down and holds him to a pickup of only 1 or 2 there. Curtis looked like he was just getting
He's hobbling now, too.
Bunch of steam there. Oh, it was Ricketson. Sorry, I thought it was Curtis. Ricketson come up hobbling. Got to come out there.
Yeah, you got to
Busy.
come out.
Foley's going to check in for him. Lucas Foley's a junior. So he's no gain in the play, second down at the 27-yard line. Cohasset would like nothing better to get a 3 and out here because it gives themselves some time in the clock, try to tie up this game. And the Green Wave want to do the exact opposite, just eat up the time and chew up the yardage. But they got 11 guys in white. They're going to try to stop him from doing that. Lucas Summers in motion, fakes by Riley.
He's got
Riley
him wide open.
Finara open again. Connection at the
Beautiful.
45, the 40, 30. Tommy
On.
Finara inside the 20, the 10.
That's huge right
Touchdown, Green Wave. Abington Green Wave from the 27. A 73-yard pass play to Finara. Another bomb to Finara, just coming out of a bad hamstring pull.
there. He crawled across the goal line, and right now is being helped.
He's being
back to the bench.
He is. It's cramped up, thank God, just inside the 10-yard line, and he ran all the way to that student section just like we were hoping.
Yep.
To put 6 more points, and the Eddie Riley fan club in front of me was up on their feet. He's got 3 generations of Rileys down here. What a great job by Finara, too, just blowing beyond the cornerback.
did.
We saw it earlier in the first half.
That was the exact play that we saw the first half. So it was.
73-yard pass. Matt Nelson confirming for us. From Riley to Finara.
We're going to go for 2.
And that's one of those situations where everyone says, oh, watch out for Dude Druneman. Oh, really? You better watch out for Tommy Finara. And it's hard to cover them both.
Pick your poison.
Green Wave going to line up and go for 2 with Riley in the shotgun. Curtis goes in motion. Riley looking to throw. He's got a big rush. Puts it up in the air, and this Jack
Touchdown.
Robbins in the back of the end
2
zone.
points, he got it.
For 2.
So that makes it 28-14.
Nice play. Riley again under pressure. Lobs it up, knowing where his receiver would be, and Robbins perfectly executed. So that's a big point after, too.
Absolutely, because we were talking earlier about the magical 14-point spread. Gives you a little bit more on the power rankings for playoff considerations down the line.
That's right. And requires Cohasset to try to score twice to tie
exactly
here.
Right, absolutely.
So 5:09 on the clock. More importantly, 28-14 on the scoreboard. Abington will kick off.
Don't forget, fans, Abington is back in action next Friday night, the 17th, against the Cohasset.
That's right. Check the season schedules for all the Green Wave sports at arbiterlive.com. ARBITER live.com. Next week, we'll be home against Apponequet on the 17th, then home on the 24th against North Quincy, and then we travel down to Dennis Yarmouth. The next 2 home games are at 7 o'clock. The DY game on October 1st is a 6 o'clock game if you make the trip down to DY. Here we go with the kickoff, right to left. Is that Donovan going to kick?
Yep, Drew Donovan is kicking with Finara having some problems.
Nice high end-over-end kick for Donovan. Going to bounce at the 20-yard line, be picked up. Run back on the far side of the field by number 1.
Good open field tackle right there.
A 5-yard return. Was that Finara who made the tackle?
No.
Oh, no, it's Mike Van Luling, number 8. Nice job, Mikey.
So Cohasset is going to get going on their own 26-yard line. 5 minutes exactly left to play.
We'll call it the 27 just so we can shorten their stats by a yard. Are we missing a player? Abington send it out one more defender.
Yeah, we got a late comer.
5 minutes on the clock. Abington up by 14 here in this opening season action. Baker fakes it, now hands it off. A nice draw play underneath, and he's going to die. Oh,
Ooh, he
ball's
dropped the
loose.
ball.
Ball's bouncing around. Green Wave have pounced on it at about the 38-yard line. That's a backbreaker.
And Abington recovers.
Wow.
That is a backbreaker right there. That can pretty much seal it for the Green Wave.
I didn't see who came up with that ball. I
I
apologize.
didn't either, to tell you the truth, and I'm sorry about that.
Maybe you folks at home will know what happened there. First play, a fumble, gives Abington an opportunity to put a nail in the coffin here if they can get another score. And Abington with great field position now at the 37-yard line of Cohasset with 4:50 on the clock.
Looked like Burke had broke that open, and then as he went down, it looked as though he was grabbing for his leg as well. He might have cramped up a little bit.
Yeah, he had cramped it earlier in the game, and I was just going to say, we said at the beginning of the game, it always happens in that first game, sometimes the second, and we've seen a lot of that from both sides. Curtis Lucas Summers going to pop it outside. Oh, nice cut back inside, dragging a man and gets it down inside the 35-yard line. Nice bit of running by the senior Curtis Lucas Summers. Clock will continue to run here.
Cohasset's going to let it run too, it looks like. So
Yeah, it's Abington's friend now. Donovan going to take a breather. Riley comes in from the sideline for the next play. The Green Wave Duke finally answered the call there with a big 73-yard scoring strike. Fanara bursting down the near side of the field.
Second and 6.
Give right side dive. Curtis Lucas Summers still bouncing off of guys and gets it close to the first down.
looks like he's going to come up about a half a yard short.
Refuses to go down.
What?
He barrels forward close to a first down, but he's already got shot.
AJ Nash out there, number 29 for the Green Wave, along with Lucas Foley, number 26. Some of the younger players getting some time, well deserved.
Again, it addresses the depth that the Green Wave have, you know. Able to throw out some fresh legs here in the fourth quarter and proven to make a difference.
John Sellen out wide right. Riley under center. Kept it, a little quarterback sneak. Gets that first down. He saw the big gap in the middle, and Riley with a smart play there gets the first. The line jump is trying to calm Eddie down there, but he's pumped from getting that first down because he knows he lets the clock roll.
Absolutely.
Gets the game time to end as we approach the 9 o'clock hour.
Now, has timeouts changed?
I believe they only have 3 per half now.
Because there's 3 minutes left in this game.
Yeah.
And if you can't take them home. You're not going to be able to use them next week. At least unless they change that rule too.
Unless, I don't know, Cohasset can't certainly be thrown in the towel yet. Eddie Riley using all the clock. Oh, falls fumble, but first down, he just lays on it.
Fumble on the exchange between the center and quarterback.
Riley using all the clock he can. He can watch the member of the crew. It's in the behind the defense. He'll make a signal when there's 10 seconds left on the play clock. Cohasset now stops the clock at 2:33. And the Green Wave will go huddle on the sidelines. Green Wave look like they're going to put this one in the win column, and we'll be getting ready for the Apponequet Lakers, a higher division team, and then North Quincy will be coming to Abington, and then we'll be going again to Dennis Yarmouth High School, and then home for Coach Keller's 500th game. It'll be against Rockland here at Memorial Field. So a couple of really tough games for the Green Wave. We're looking for the challenge, and we're hoping, every win, as you said earlier, Tim, will be a huge benefit for the Green Wave as far as the power ranking goes. And a loss is not necessarily a bad thing either, but the win obviously helps you more in the power ranking.
Right, you could still actually get points.
Yep.
losing to a higher team who does well.
Right.
Because as their wins add up, it kind of trickles down to you.
And as long as you have a 500 record at the end of the year, you're qualified for the state playoffs. And like we said, it's going to be real interesting to see what the playoff looks like because, as I mentioned before, we could be paired up with Cohasset for a playoff game, but it might also be Oakmont from Western Massachusetts. Or they might be traveling to us. Or it could be someone up in the North Shore. Yeah. They put all the teams in a bucket and look at your power ranking. So here we go now. 2nd down and 10. Riley pitches. Curtis Lucas Summers getting chased. Turn the corner.
Curtis.
And he does. Nice job. Smart play. Despite giving up the 1 yard, he takes a good 45 seconds off the clock as we wait between plays. Ball at just out the side of the 27 now, and another timeout called by Cohasset at 2:14 to go.
I believe this is the only team that Abington plays that's a division down because they're in the small.
Right, and they are, they are listed in, they're a D7 team. Yeah. Abington is a Division 6 team this year.
And after this, everything is a higher seed
or Division 6.
Or a Division 6 team in our league.
So Pontiacquit's Division 5, North Quincy's Division 2, Dennis Yarmouth's Division 5, and then we play Rockland, East Bridgewater, which are both Division 6, which is what we're in their league games. Middleborough is a league game, but they're classified in Division 4 because they are a larger school. And then finally our last game on the regular schedule is a league game at Norwell against them. They're a D6 team. And then after the Norwell game, all the power rankings are updated, and they set up the playoff schedule for the following 3 weeks. And, of course, we have the traditional Whitman-Hanson game. That will be at Whitman-Hanson this year, and they are a D3 team. Right. So Abington's really, putting out the challenge to their kids this year, and they don't like to play down. They'll try to play up when they can.
No, they're firm believers of you have to play the higher teams because, anybody can go out there, have an undefeated season, play lower seed teams. They get to the playoffs. They're not used to the difficult schedule, and they're done in one game.
That's right.
It's...
All right, so here we go now. 3rd and 13 for Abington. Steve Wakeland says the ball's at the 27-yard line. Riley looking to throw. Looking down the middle, nice cross pat, and just falls incomplete. Intended receiver was Donovan. They'll bring up 4th down. With 2:09 on the clock, the incomplete pass will stop the clock. So Cohasset doesn't have to blow a timeout there until we start the clock now.
No, it was an incomplete pass.
4th down at the 27.
It looks like they're going to...
This is where I wish Fanara's leg was good because he could go for the field goal here.
He's out there, isn't he? Yeah, Tommy is out there, and it looks like he is going to kick.
Well, the record...
They're not kicking it.
The record's a 42-yard field goal. This would tie the school record. This kick right now would tie the school record and be a 42-yard kick to tie Louis Russell. Timeout being called. Well, actually, interesting to see if they'll go for it because then he'll break the record. I think they'll end up punting it now. Yeah, they're bringing in a new... Oh, that would have been fun to watch.
That would have been fun.
I think we'll see Tommy with an opportunity later in this season. I was mentioning Louis Russell he's actually the uncle of quarterback Ed Riley. And Louis has the school record with 42 yards. Louis graduated in 94. He kicked it in the 93 season. Holds the current record. And I think Tommy Fanara, if given the opportunity, will make a run for that.
Yes, I could. Oh, they're not punting it. Yeah, they're going to go for it. Might as well.
Got to get it down inside the 15.
Throw the ball deep and it gets picked off. It's just as good as a punt.
Yeah. Oh, look at that!
Oh,
Jeez.
well, it was close.
Donovan with a burst of speed coming out of nowhere, but just falls incomplete. Wow. That was unbelievable.
Yeah, that would have been a tough one to take, having to give up that that touchdown on a long, 4th and 14.
That play results in a turnover and downs.
So we get 2:04 left, and Cohasset in need of 2 scores. They're going to have to put the ball in the air, I would say. Because even if you're running the ball, You get the first down, the clock is going to run.
Right.
So
they set
incomplete
that.
pass will stop the clock for you. So we're going to see. We're going to see the arm.
Baker dropping back, stepping up, trying to buy some time. Now throws it outside. It's going to be caught. I believe it was caught. A nice reception.
Nice sliding catch.
On the sideline there by number 21 once again. It's their man, Josh Burke, having a great game for Cohasset. Nice throw. It's kind of slung that one, three-quarter arm. I thought for a second there the Green Wave was going to pick it off, but it was a well-thrown ball. So it moves it up now to the 46 of the Green Wave, right in front of us with 1:48 on the clock. Baker's got trips to the right. One receiver on the far side. Deep drop back, now steps up, and now gets hit as he throws it up, puts it up, and there's Fanara looking for it.
Knocks it down.
Good job by Fanara. He had the opportunity to go for the ball. He just want to make sure that the receiver's not going to get it. And Tommy comes up limping once again. He's not even up. You can see that his teammates are helping him out, trying to stretch the leg.
All right, Tommy's got to drink more water next week.
Well, I've been told by
You're going to say it, are you?
Pickle Juice.
Pickle juice.
Pickle Juice.
Pickle juice.
Ginny O'Brien swears.
That's right.
She actually texted me today, said, "Did you tell the team to drink the magical pickle juice?"
That's right.
She swears by it, and if Brendan O'Brien's success last year is any indication, it does work.
It does work. You're absolutely right. Yep. He's a big pickle juice advocate.
Tommy's going to limp off. Now they're going to send two big men out to kind of help him, just carry him off. Move things along with 1:31 to go here. And the ball marked at the Abington 46-yard line, 2nd and 10. Sports fans, wait. I mean, tonight we saw Tommy Fanara score a couple of long touchdowns, and he was basically partially injured with a bad hamstring. Wait to see him later in the season. 2nd down. Baker waits the snap. Fakes a quick out. It's a little draw right up the middle. Some good wheels, good running room. Gets it down to about the 32-yard line.
And timeout call by Cohasset.
They stop the clock. Now they're just moving the stakes.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah, now they wind the clock with 1:18 and rolling.
Not bad. I saw the coach 3/4 of the way onto the field, and
They gotta
he
get
was
going,
calling
yeah.
the timeout.
They're wasting time right now. They got to get that ball snapped. Down to 1:03. There's 15 seconds off the clock. Baker in trouble, scrambling. Lucas Summers after
got him
him.
from
He's going to get him
behind.
down. Nice job. Actually fumbled the ball out of bounds. The speed and determination, the natural grit of Curtis Lucas Summers wins that battle. And the clocks continue to roll under 45 seconds here. And a timeout called by Cohasset with 43 to go. Tim, want to thank you for stepping in tonight. Did a whale of a job.
Oh, my pleasure.
Pardon the pun.
I enjoyed it. Thank you very much.
Want to thank again all of the fans that are here. Just great to see a lot of faces we haven't seen in a long time because of COVID. And we're asking everyone still to please be safe because we want to control this so we can keep this season going. In case in point, the Rockland game tonight was canceled.
Oh, it was?
It was. And I'm not sure if there was an issue with Rockland or their competitor, but they postponed their game. And I think you're going to see that coming down the road. But Abington, we don't want to postpone games. We don't want to have the kids quarantined.
Right.
So this team is doing everything they can do to kind of follow all the rules and try to keep all the kids safe. We don't want to be quarantining large numbers of athletes or students or kids of any age.
Entertaining us tonight.
The Abington Green Wave cheerleaders get a nice round of applause.
Yes.
And I apologize. I forgot to bring my list of cheerleaders that I printed out. I think I left it on my desk. So I'll do that next year.
I'll send you hate mail, too.
2nd down now with the ball at the 33-yard line. Baker, the junior quarterback, fakes, steps up, more pressure. Robbins going to get him and take him out of bounds.
Yep.
Jack Robbins, number 44, the senior. Called his name a few times tonight. 34 seconds, 28-14, the Green Wave lead and the Green Wave victory tonight. Good to see, good way to start against an always talented Cohasset team. And, there's some things the Abington's going to have to tighten up on leading into these next couple of games, but they also did a couple things very well.
Yes, absolutely. They came out of the gates good. They were a little lackadaisical in the third quarter.
Yep.
That combined with Cohasset made some nice tweaks, I believe. But you're right. You can't let teams back in the game because you're not always going to be able to survive it, especially
Right.
when you're playing up a couple of divisions.
Correct. 3rd and 10. Baker to throw, set up a screen. Pats it up, and it's picked off by Donovan at the 30-yard line. He read that from back in his safety position and came sprinting right up.
Yes, he did.
On the interception.
Yeah, he saw that one, and
Fastest guy in the field.
took advantage of the opportunity to pad the stats.
That's right. Donovan at the Abington 31-yard line gives the ball back to the Green Wave with 28 seconds to go.
Very good game tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
So I imagine Eddie will come out. He'll take a knee, and
Hope to see you back here next Friday night.
we'll
the
all head home.
17th against the Quantiquet, and then the
I tell you, Tommy Dion is just back in the saddle and like he hadn't left. He's doing a great job. Green Wave in their victory formation. Eddie Riley's going to take the knee and let the clock roll off. Takes a snap, kneels down. These two teams
Into
respect
the book.
each other. They always play very tough, exciting games.
Yes.
And but Abington comes out the victor in the 2021 season. A great way to start the year.
Yeah, they did a great job. Made some adjustments. Showed their depth in the fourth quarter. You know, we talked about how valuable it is that you have several players that can come up and make the big plays, and Abington showed that by stepping up in the fourth quarter. Like with Cohasset, it was basically a two-man show. You know,
Just to recap the scoring, if I can read my own writing, the first quarter and the second possession of the Green Wave, the first play of the second possession was a 74-yard scoring strike from Riley to Fanara at 3:34. The PAT kick was wide, made it 6-0. After a big sack by Kilmaine, the Green Wave got the ball back, and in the second quarter, Curtis Lucas Summers scored from 6 yards out, making it 12-0. And then in the third quarter, a 16-yard pass play from Riley to Fanara and a Mason Kilmaine rush made it a 20-0 Green Wave lead at the halftime. But out came Cohasset in the third quarter. They scored once from 39 yards out, Josh Burke. Tommy Hansen PAT made it 20-7. And then again, Burke scored from 11 yards out. And again, Hansen with the kick made it 20-14. Abington came back with a 73-yard touchdown pass to Tommy Fanara with 5:09 left to go in the clock there. And PAT pass from Riley to Robbins put another couple of points on the board, making it 28-14. And with that interception by Dunham at the end, that sealed the deal. Green Wave really impressed, I think, the fans that were here tonight. And hopefully we'll see a lot of you all back here for the next couple of weeks.
absolutely look forward to it.
Well, Tim, again, I want to thank you. I want to thank Kevin Tachi and Matt Nelson. Thank Pete Serino and Bud Madden, everybody that helped out. I want to thank the Color Guard from the Abington Legion and from the Vietnam Veterans. And I'm forgetting someone, I apologize. American Legion, Lewis, the Old Town Post, and the U.S. Veterans. Also, I want to thank the Coombs family and the Vasilian family for being gracious enough to take part of our September 11th ceremony before here. Again, whenever you're hearing this, even if it's too late, September 11th is the National Day of Service and Remembrance. Please go out and just do something good for someone or something. We greatly appreciate it. And the Coombs Road Race is Sunday, September 19th at the Woodsdale School. For the last time, for the final score, 28, the Green Wave 28, the Cohasset Skippers 14, Green Wave victorious. We will see you next Friday night.